have a knowing smile on their face, and so basically it's a one-on-one situation, and my guy has a standard D100 attack roll.
Just a note, if I do post this recording up, we've been put in prison to try and infiltrate a gang, because an official investigation will just kill all the leads and make it go invisible. And Swede so far is in a bit of a tizzy with one of his fellow cellmates, who is related.
That's what prisoners do.
Well, they're both prisoners in this case, so who started it?
Oh, yes.
And I managed to successfully beat an intimidation check by one of the prison wardens, which didn't really result in much, but it made my character feel really smug.
Okay.
Also, he can read now.
Right. And did that beat my fellow prisoner roll? He got 33, so his attack missed.
And I decide to... Let's see, I'm just gonna check if I have any skills I can use. Yeah. Oh, I could have used dodge to try to skip, but since it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna punch him.
Go for it.
I have nothing else to do, so what is that? A weapons or strength check?
It's a... Hold on.
Since it's just bare fist.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call this like a well, yeah. That's just thinking about your body in a body in a philosophical sense.
Yeah.
Is it a weapon?
Yeah. Oh, weapon skill measures your character's competence in hand-to-hand fighting, whether using fists, knives, or chainswords. So.
Okay, it's a weapon skill.
Yeah. And
D100.
Yep.
Fuck, I missed too!
This is a very awkward prison brawl so far. More like a prison flailing.
Yeah. So,
why do I imagine that my dude is like, if you've seen Superman 64 fighting, he's just fighting like that, but,
So, just to switch over to the other cell, the gentleman who's going, he approaches Clytus, and basically, he asks, "Don't worry, we won't be here for long." And basically, he takes a step back.
I thought he was gonna say like, "Boy, have you ever enjoyed the peasant? Have you ever enjoyed the company of a man?
Have you ever been to a Turkish prison?"
You ever seen a grown man naked? I'm just gonna be the most smug son of a bitch alive in this prison. My guy's just leaning on the jail cell saying, "So, anyone in need of an out of work assassin?" Wait, have we actually been like put in prison clothes yet, or am I still wearing my black body glove that I got at some point?
Well, I'll basically hey up.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Vaguely. Your microphone is still on the fritz a little bit. But it's an improvement.
Yeah, it's a lot better than before. So, in regard to clothing, what I'll say is that you've put the prison garb over your regular clothing, so you've still got it, but obviously it'd be wise to keep your actual gear hidden.
Yeah.
For now.
So wait, do I still have armor and stuff on me?
Yes.
Wow. How
you just got the bulky prison suit.
Yep. Well, of course, these prisoners are too dumb to notice that anyway, so they're not particularly observant about those famous things.
Actually, can I start a...
Oh, okay.
I was playing. Can I start a verbal argument with this man instead of fighting him?
Yes.
Just to see how... Wait. I think my intelligence is surprisingly high, actually. It's 32 for some reason. I don't remember why I made it
For a feral worlder, you are well learned for a feral worlder.
Yeah. I just start to, like... Actually, no. Continue, actually.
Okay. Alright, So it's going back to me, and I shall do another. Oh, wait, hold on. I'll just see. Do they have any talents? No, they don't. Okay, God, just use standard scum for this. 72. Damn it, he missed.
Yeah, it's the dude I'm fighting, right?
Yeah. So he missed, and everyone else is still hooting and hollering, but the suspicious man who's talked to Clytus so far turns to face him again. Now, I suggest you listen very closely to what I have to say. We are going to be breaking out of here. Now, if you or your companion here are able to do some tasks for us, we may let you in on a few things. But should you fail, or not do the task that we ask of you, then no dice. And then he just quickly slinks off. He's whispering this as the rest of the crowd is very distracted by the flailing so far of the burly guy and...
I can't help you, Swede. You typing in the text chat, because I'm in the opposite cell. My character might be an assassin, but I'm not so good at lockpicking and stealth, I can switch cells. I wish I was that good, unless there's some kind of like vent shaft on the ceiling. I'm not getting in there to help.
Anyway, I'm gonna actually try to punch this dude in the gut, stomach. So once again, I roll the 100.
Yep.
Fucking hell.
I'm just looking at the combat actions. If you go to page 190, you've got a list of all the combat actions available to you. And
which page?
190.
Okay, I'm gonna double check that because I feel that will come in handy in this chapter of our adventure.
Yep.
Oh, defense stance, feint.
Are these just kind of like moves that are available to anyone?
Yeah. Yeah,
okay, that's cool.
Although, of course, you can, your skills and stuff like that. So, if you've got really good agility or something like that, that'll be handy for things like jumping or getting out of the way or something like that.
Okay, because I've been reading through the skills on this. I haven't got too far because I keep stopping to like double check rules and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I think that's the same for everyone here. So
yeah.
Alright. So
Sweet. Looking at this, you should try doing suppressing fire with your fists. It'll be very tough.
How do I even do suppressing fire with my fist?
It's kind of like an unrelenting assault.
Have you ever watched One Piece?
Yeah. Oh.
No.
No.
I turn into Kenshiro for not Andrea.
Yeah. So.
No, I think that reference is only lost on me.
I was speaking of Gum Gatling.
Oh, yeah. Or Gurren Lagann, where your hand turns into a drill.
Just to make a reference that I can get, Swede, imagine it's chivalry, okay?
Oh,
yeah!
Is that the one where...
Fall back!
Is that the one where with all the silly physics and stuff like that? I've heard a little bit about that one.
It's more known for being really brutal first-person melee. And it's really fun, but I'm really bad at it.
With my guy, he's going to now do an all-out attack, you cannot dodge or parry this, so it adds plus 20 to his weapon skill. And since his weapon skill is 28, that means it's 48 now. So let's see if I can get this. God damn it!
All out attack.
No.
I like to imagine that he flew forward and just hit the bars or something.
You played Persona, right?
I played what?
You played Persona, right?
Dishonored.
Persona.
Oh, Persona. I've started playing Persona 4, but I have not made much progress.
Did you get into any battles you have, like, new skills?
I did. I got past the first boss fight, at least.
Yeah.
I've had fun. I'm not much for turn-based combat games, I guess.
I was gonna say, it could be like the all-out attacks in that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Where it turns into a dust cloud. Whack, 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 punch, whack. Yeah, now, yeah, yeah, so, I'm just thinking now, basically, this guy, he begins to go, you're not worth the effort for now. Come on, boys, leave him be.
What? Are you saying I'm not good enough for you?
Yes.
Are you saying I'm not good enough for you?
Sweet. I'm looking at the attacks here. You got make at least 4 meters of distance and charge him. That could not go wrong.
No, I will do a roundhouse kick on him. Yes.
So that will be a knockdown. So,
yes.
I'm
I'm exhausted.
More awkward flailing.
What do I have? Just the weapons check again.
For knockdown, basically smash. So you and the opponent make a test opposed strength checks. So it's going to have to be a strength check. So you do your strength check first, since you're the one doing the attack.
26.
Right, I got to beat 26, otherwise I'm getting knocked down. So, oh, god damn it! Why is the DM getting bad rolls? This doesn't make sense. So, now that he is not knocked out.
Wait, what did you get for roll?
I got 78, so...
Oh, I didn't see it. Yeah, it didn't show up. But I trust you!
Yep. Oh, so, it says, if you succeed, you knock down opponent who falls to the ground and must use a stand action to get back onto his feet. If you succeed by 2 or more degrees of success, your opponent also takes a strength bonus -4 damage and 1 level of fatigue. So, these guys aren't particularly tough anyway, they're 10 runes, so basically once he's smashed down to the ground, he just gives up.
Oh yeah, bitch! Who is the boss now?
He's looking at you with quite a deal of anger and goes, come on guys, we're all friends here.
Yeah, damn straight we are.
So, since that fight was only a few minutes of narrative time, what you can do for the time being is, just go into...
mingle.
Yeah, mingle basically. Mingle. I'm just looking into the investigation side of things, like what roles you can do there. They're usually fellowship roles, so if you can, unless you've got a particular skill related to fellowship, you can just do standard ones to see what you get.
Check my skills.
First, I'm gonna talk to this guy, because I overheard that.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna say, you hear from the distance my character going, "Hey Richter! I made a couple prison bitches! How many do you have?"
1 when you get in here! Wait. No.
Yeah, just got that one. Okay.
I could use inquiry, but I can't think of anything to ask.
Well, basically, what you can ask about to the guy who talked to you before is so you can just ask basically, who are you? So what do you mean by what would you like us to do? That sort of thing.
By the way, before I kind of missed most of the exposition because I was looking for Mike, so I have no clue what we're doing.
Okay. Well, basically, so you're in the prison because basically you're trying to find a criminal organization which have elements inside the prison, and obviously since it's undercover, that means that no official people know about what the investigation is, because basically it's related to the stone in the first session that we did that showed up. They're part of the same group that unwittingly unleashed it, and basically are possibly planning something else. And your job is to try and see if you can get any prisoners out and get them back to wherever they're hiding out, because likely that the people inside know about it.
Okay.
So basically, what you can do is you can whisper to them, do you know about the Brotherhood of Malice? That's all.
Why do I have a feeling that the dude I just beat down has something to do with it?
Well, you could try. Try and do a test. So basically, it's
I'll be right back. Just go ahead without me.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's a fellowship test in general, or if you have inquiry, that's what's that skill? That is.
It's a basic fellowship.
Oh yeah, basic fellowship. Yeah, so you can just do a fellowship roll for that. Sam, you can do the same as well.
Roll what to know?
To know if anyone in your cell is tied to the Brotherhood of Malice. You make this.
So, people, does any one of you know of the Brotherhood of Malice?
Some of them, the guard perks up since you are. Did you ask that as an open question to all of them?
Nah, I kind of go to the dude that beat down. It's like, do you know anything about Brotherhood of Malice, or do you know about anyone that has something to do with Brotherhood of Malice here?
He sighs and gets back up to speed. No. Although there are a few people you should watch out for. That gentleman in the other cell, the one who's always scowling, keep an eye out on him, he's dangerous. In here, well, you see a guy over there, sitting by the corner. I think he's a pretty shady character. I'm only in here for murder.
Only murder?
Yeah.
I thought you did something serious.
Yeah, well, I would like to do something serious to you. And he walks off.
Oh my.
Shut up, bitch!
I'm back.
Okay. So, basically he pointed to this dude as possibly being a element of the Brotherhood as well.
I'm just gonna slowly stand next to him and be like, sup?
Well, what you can do is if you want to give me a perception check.
Okay, roll the 100.
Yep. And what's your
perception is 32, and I fail miserably.
Damn. Okay, so you don't notice anything on him, but you can ask away.
So, do you know anything about the Brotherhood of Malice?
He looks up at you, and he. What does he do to make things a little bit more interesting?
By the way, I didn't see the screen before, but the guy who came up was this guy, right?
One bottom left.
Yeah, it was this guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't actually looking at the screen at the same house.
Oh, okay. Cool. So yeah, that's the gentleman, and I really should pick out the skills that I could use in advance, so that I don't have to look through this. What he does is a intimidate check. So since it's a opposed intimidate check, it'll be against his strength, against the roll. So let me just go back to strength. It is 35. So I just need to beat 35. 26, yes. So, yep, he does a intimidate check against you. What do you know? What do you know about the Brotherhood? And he stares at Sam with intent in his eyes. So,
Poor Marimus.
Marimus!
Yeah.
It was making it
You
intimidating.
got intimidated, man.
Oh. Gonna. Should I have to roll for something or?
Yeah, I'm just going to opposed tests. Where's opposed tests? Where does it talk about opposed tests? That's really annoying. Come on. Oh, you bastard. Okay. I'll just type it up in here. If you opposed.
Okay. So I wasn't paying fully attention, but was just talking to someone else.
Oh, right, okay.
Because they wanted to know something. But should I roll my own?
Yeah. Degree success and degrees of failure. And opposed skill tests. Ah, here we are. Sometimes you have to do an opposed skill test. In situations, make the skill test as normal. Whoever succeeds on the test wins. If both participants succeed, the one with the highest score wins. So for you, since he's made the intimidate check, you'll have to go into willpower.
Willpower, and what is my willpower? Oh, it's 23. Jesus, this is not gonna be easy. There was an arrow. Oh, see, 100, 26, and I had a 23.
Oh, you just missed out. Oh, okay. So since it's a successful intimidation, now I need to go back onto the actual skills. Skills, intimidate, dodge, drive, intimidate, physical action, date check. So should be under. Is that fear when you fail a willpower test? I'd say for now you just back away from the guy.
Yeah.
Because obviously it wouldn't make sense for you to just go ah! And just hit your pants and then run off screaming in agony and pain. So
I think that dude wants my dick.
So now these lovely people enter back into the cells, and basically they call you out into service, into the church service. So you all go. So everyone in this lovely little room here all go into. Let's drag over. You all take seats. And so
I'm just trying to make it so my character is near this guy, because he was the one who was talking.
Yeah.
So open up a dialogue with him.
Okay.
Oh.
So.
Hey. What was the name of Kyle's character again?
Clytus.
Clytus?
Yeah.
Hey, Clytus, is he this dude to my left? He's a bitch now.
Oh, I love that. The church that you're in is the most lavish part of the structure. It's quite clear that obviously worship is taken very seriously in the Imperium, and they figured that this is the most important part to put funding, money, and security into. The light is clearly artificial, so obviously there's no actual direct daylight coming through, but holographic representations of their idealistic version of the Emperor all show up, and it looks quite magnificent. But other than that, it's pretty shabby compared to some of the other areas that you've been to around the Imperium in those services. The priest walks around the room, his voice booming. He's condemning you all, but asking you to praise the Emperor. And so, as you go into prayer, you can do praise the Emperor. You can do Space Marines.
The Emperor will destroy our enemies.
So what you can do is with your skills. If you've got any that are good in observation or lip reading, anything like that, that you think you can use.
I'd have thought lip reading would have been one of my character's skills.
Well,
I'm just looking. I'm trying to find anything.
Could you just use like a standard perception?
Yeah, you can do that as well.
You know what? Now, you know what I'm sad about now. I just realised concealment is one of my skills. I'd have really preferred to bring a knife in here. See if I could have concealed it on my person. I could have gone wrong.
Oh well.
I haven't got anything useful in investigation, but if all else fails, I'll just make a perception check.
Yeah, you can.
Or I've got inquiry, but I failed to see how that would help in this circumstance.
Yeah, the guards are watching over you very carefully, so if you are seen talking to anyone else during a service, that could go very badly for you.
Awareness work?
Awareness would work, yes. So that awareness is a basic perception skill. So when using awareness, the awareness test is usually a free action. So yeah, go for it. And everyone can do this. This is a basic action.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay, well I've got to beat 23 then in my case. So
I'm just gonna see what my awareness is.
Nope.
Wait, my awareness, that's perception, okay.
Yeah.
So we just have to be on perception score then.
Roll the 100. Yeah. Oh my god, I actually beat it!
Oh.
I had a perception of 32.
Okay,
now,
so...
My character's getting outdone in what should be his realm.
Yeah, exactly. Well, what you notice is the gentleman on the end of here, you are slightly leaning over to see what he's up to. And you can see he's slightly wincing in pain. And upon slightly further observation, of course, you don't show it, he appears to be carving something into his skin. Like very...
Which fellow? Could you just ping him again?
Yeah, ping.
Okay.
Crikey!
Of course, it seems to be like quite light, like gaseous, but you can't quite make out what it is at this moment. But of course, he immediately covers it up with his robes, and he's just going to do an awareness check to see if any of you spotted that. If anyone, is there awareness I want to do? I'll just say it is. Just me.
My character is just like, damn it, I wish I could read.
My character's like, damn, I'm glad I can read. Oh wait, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, but you're still thinking that for no apparent reason.
Oh, okay, I'm just really glad I can read. In real life, that's not much of an achievement, like 99% literacy rate, but here, that's something.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, what is he trying to beat? To, notice us?
Well, he was just trying to get an awareness test done, but since he failed that, nothing, he doesn't notice you noticing him. And, after more yelling from the priest, who immediately storms off, the service ends quite abruptly, but the prisoner seemed used to this, and you are all led out to...
We're gonna eat now.
No.
I think it's yard time.
Yep.
Oh boy, I wanna run in the yard.
So, as you are all dragged out to... I hate this fucking map thing.
Oh, Jesus! They've escaped!
They've escaped through clipping. The game's broken.
Well, the prison break was a complete success. For all except my character, it seems.
Oh, that dude is just sitting there. No, he's probably sitting on the wall.
They're just like, whatever. So, the guards all lead you out into this yard here, or what seems like a yard, but if you, basically, you observe that it doesn't lead outside anywhere at all. It seems to be a dead-end sort of area. And do any of you have any nature or geology-related rolls you can make, or any skills linking to that?
Dodge, intimidate.
Take a look at my knowledge checks.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Skills. Or... climb.
Sadly, there doesn't seem to be anything. Alright, just tell me, what is so are we kind of outside, or is it, you said it's just a dead-end area, so...
Yeah, it's pretty much a dead-end area inside. I'm just going
wait. It seems I have a basic search skill.
Well, unfortunately that won't come into too much use here.
Oh wait, it's not a skill. Never mind.
Because I don't have anything related to, geography or anything, and I just make a logic-based guess. Based on, okay. My logic is 34, so...
Yeah.
It's a character skill. Or is it? Yeah, I've got logic as a character skill.
Well, you can do that, yeah.
Okay. Least logical fallacies everywhere. I just accuse the ground of being Hitler.
You just start yelling and going, "What's wrong with you?"
Why can't I read you?
Try my logic.
Yeah. Do that. Would be quite good.
I have the same logic skills as Snake. So.
That'd be quite good.
Oh.
So yeah, you can go for it.
19.
Nice.
Nice. So let's just see what logic gives you. So, sorry, just bear with me. Logic.
That way, and 11 meters that way.
What is that? There's a little red circle at the bottom of the map. Is that a basketball hoop?
Oh.
No, it was something I did.
Oh.
Stop that. Stop that, damn you. So, the prisoners seem used to this routine. In the middle here, I should probably draw this in.
Let Swede do it. He loves drawing things in.
Yeah.
It doesn't even need to be art.
It is a set of hammers. The guards demand that you get to a section on the wall and start bashing it in order to get as much valuable rock as you can get out of it. So you're basically.
I'm going to use my swift attack to mine twice as quickly.
Are we gonna eat yet?
When the guard approaches you, "You want to eat, boy?
Yeah.
You hungry?"
Yeah.
So he does a. What does he do?
I'm scared. You said you were going to stop taking it easy on us in this round, and
Yeah.
Swede's just begging for it.
Yep. So he does a grapple attack against you.
Wait, can I use my dodge ability to...
Oh, no, wait, actually, sorry, he's got a weapon with him.
Wait, just a thing, how big are these hammers we've got here?
They are 1d10 plus 1 impact critical. So,
oh no, I mean how big are they, the physical proportions of the object?
They are just rough. They're quite small hammers. Well, not small, like carrying one hand, but you can carry the two-handed ones.
Oh, okay, like sledges or something.
Yeah, like sledges.
Or like a pick.
Yeah. So the guard.
Okay, because I was gonna try and sneak one out with me, but that seems less feasible now as an idea.
So the guard actually takes a swing at you with his axe.
Can I dodge?
Yeah. Yes, you can. Let me just.
Since I have a dodge ability.
Yeah. So his.
That is agility, right?
Yes. So his weapon skill is 35, and since he is doing it's not a grapple. Let me just get back into here. Combat skills, combat actions. He does a melee attack. So.
Oh god, sweet, I worry for you.
He just does a standard attack against you. So let's roll that. God damn it, 19.
Oh, sweet.
Wait,
is that a critical fumble?
Yeah, that's a critical fumble. I'll need to roll again. Yeah, nah, don't drop it.
Oh, okay.
Good.
So do I need to roll a dodge or not?
Sweet, are you going to retaliate? Because he's got backup.
Yeah,
yeah. I'm just going to dodge. So wait, he misses, right?
Yep.
And I'm just going to be like, I'm not hungry. So I'm just going to go to work now. And I'll just quietly go here.
For some reason, I imagine Sweet's character just leaned back slightly to dodge the axe, and then, without losing composure, and just decided, you know what, I'm going to do that instead.
I'm amazed actually about how. Yeah, I am not holding back on the combat, but somehow I still keep missing. It's annoying.
Oh, it's the universe balancing out.
Yeah. So the guards are now keeping a very watchful eye on anything Sam does.
And I'm the only one who. Oh wait.
I'm standing next to the guy who talked to Clytus earlier on, so I want to talk to this fellow.
Okay.
I just realized something. Did I tell them? Am I the only one who knows that he tattooed himself or whatever? Or did I?
Well, you whispered it to Clytus. I'll just say that. So.
Okay, good.
Clytus then told. Yeah. So rather than spending her time to do that. So sorry, Kyle. You were saying something?
No, because they're like watching what Sam is doing. That mean that it's easier for me,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's easier for you. Yeah. Yeah, so basically they're a bit distracted at the moment, so you can engage in more direct conversation with whoever you want to talk to. What you can do is basically I've got here talking to some prisoners will largely be fellowship, bluff, intimidate, or charm, or any other sort of test skills that you can come up with. So those are your kind of options available.
I'm just going to try and talk to this guy. I'm just going to say I overheard you talking to my friend earlier on. Something about an escape plan.
Oh yes, absolutely. You see,
so I'm going to ask. Oh, sorry.
You see, we do have a plan that is underway, but of course there are risks involved.
It's not a problem for us.
Not a problem, you say? Well, you might think slightly differently. What we intend to do is, as you can see, your friend, boisterous, loud, and presentable, is distracting these guards ever so eloquently. What we intend to do is that on a much bigger scale, and use a different route. What we intend, no more than anything else, is a full-blown riot.
You say we? Who's we?
You get a tap on the shoulder from the person behind you, who's next to Clytus.
Yeah, I know, I'm looking at the fella.
Yeah. Now, what we want you to do is make things a lot easier for us to get that distraction underway. What this requires more than anything else is getting these simpletons these people who yearn for freedom, who yearn to go on raping, pillaging, and destroying, to bashfully get involved with things. But of course, there is a major downside to this plan. There is a full squad, a full battalion rather, of armed, trained soldiers, and they will cut them down.
So, their unwilling sacrifices for us.
Exactly.
Perfect. I've got just such a plan to incite a riot. What's the gang situation in this prison?
The gang situation is quite simple. You see the big gentleman who was fighting with your friend before?
Yes, I know of that man.
Well...
He's my bitch!
You hear that in the distance?
It just sounded a little...
God damn it, wait, how good is your character's hearing?
It's not even related to the conversation he's just saying. He's happily bashing rocks around.
Yeah. When that phrase, my ears are burning, is said, that's literal. Sweet's ears are on fire.
Just he comes to just shut that out of nowhere.
So, yes, he goes, well, he seems to have the most influence amongst the prisoners. What we intend to do, no less, is, not at this time, but the next time we are out in this avenue is the widest, and also the best place to obviously get hold of nice equipment to help a riot be sustained. Now is not the time for it, so tomorrow we intend to make our strike. We have a different escape route planned. If you can prove your loyalty to us, we'll show you this escape route, and we'd be honoured to start a full-blown riot with you.
Sounds like my kind of job. On the outside, I've done such tasks before. You have my loyalty, so long as I can be assured of a successful escape.
Successful isn't guaranteed, even by my standards. I am an honest man, perhaps too honest. That's why I'm in here in the first place. These people, the whole society is crooked, rotten to the core. What I tend to do is get out of here. But there is a problem. My survival isn't guaranteed. But of course, with more of us together on this, more smart thinking people, we can get through this. We can survive. And we can get back home.
Well, you're not up to typical standards of my former employers, but any port in a storm, I'm in. Just tell me what you need, so that I can prove my loyalty.
We need you to kill one of the guards in secret. The captain.
The fellow with the sword?
Yes. Him. He's the most observant out of all of them. And if he's taken out of the equation, the guards will begin to panic, the floodgates will open, and riots can begin. But of course, this needs to be done discreetly, and with much care.
This is just my kind of job. I'll figure something out.
Of course. And your friend over there, the one of the unusual implements, his name?
When you refer to my friends as unusual, you're going to have to qualify further.
He said the unusual implements.
Yeah.
Both of them are of unusual implements. One of them is wearing really bulky prison armor, and you're a tech priest.
But yeah, he's referring to the tech priest.
Okay. Clytus.
Yep. Does he have any mechanical expertise?
He's a tech priest. I haven't pried too much into his business, but I can assure you he's trustworthy if you'd like to ask him yourself.
I believe I shall. So this will go into text chat for a second.
Oh yeah, you can hear in the distance. Sam starts to sing a jolly song. Because this reminds him of the good old days back on his home planet. Now, he may or may not be a tad tone deaf, actually. I do a 50-50% chance. If it's under 50, he sings actually really well. If it's under, well...
Just a note in the text chat.
Oh
a really jaunty tune. I'm just going to say in the text chat for the moment, you just said, "So, Tech Priest, you believe in loyalty?" Kai's response, "Depends on to who." That's actually an odd feature about, actually it's a good feature about Roll20. You can post as characters in the text chat if you sign them, I believe.
Yeah.
Is that a member-only feature, or is that... because I haven't used it.
You can do characters, hands out, I don't know. I think you can type in that, but for now it's fine.
Yeah.
So in the time being, you can chat amongst yourselves and think up ideas of escape.
Well, I'm pretty
my idea of how to incite a riot is to basically get that guy so really angry at another prisoner who hopefully has friends. And that'll just incite a kind of gang war.
Well, he's angry at me at least. You even cries tears.
That means you'd be at the epicenter of a riot if the plan went that way.
Yeah. Actually, I realized my character can't really take part in your discussions because he's being watched.
Well, they're putting up with you singing at the moment, for reasons quite beyond my belief. As for killing the head of the guard, so far I'm gonna bide my time on that, because there is more to this prison schedule, isn't there?
Yep, there's basically you go back for another. You can go back for another service, and then after that, it's on to the catering area.
Okay.
Whoops.
I always love prison sections and stuff like this, so yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've been burned by that M. Dickey game, which is in a prison.
Oh god, no, hard time. That is fucking awful.
I did a Let's Play of that, and I could not finish it. My character died.
I was planning on doing something like that. Surely if you died, that means it was a successful Let's Play. That's the end of the game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Temascos, I remember actually seeing that one.
That
game looked... Didn't you also do one with Jesus and...
Yeah, no, it was, Making of a Prophet, so it was the one with
the Islam edition of the Jesus game.
Yeah. Yeah. I deleted that one in the end, but I was going forward.
I reviewed a couple of those games a year ago, but I never released the videos. I was planning on them actually.
Well, I did a review of Hard Time, so you can see that if you want to.
I'll go look at that. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna while you two are having this text dissertation, I'm actually gonna go look that up.
Dissertation.
I'm not sure a bit too formal for what's going on here.
And still in the distance, you can hear Sam singing. I think even a guard gets a bit teary-eyed.
Okay, so getting back to business, basically for Clytus, the apparent leader of the Brotherhood gang, basically is asking Clytus to do something once they're outside the prison. Of course, that's the only way he can prove himself. So, for the time being, what happens now is the guards yell at you to put your hammers back into the box, upon which you all do diligently and sensibly. So no crazy shenanigans here.
Oh wait, can I try? Actually, no. Like you said, big hammer. I was gonna try and do a concealment, but that just.
Well, and then again, you do have your standard equipment under your robes.
Standard. Wait, does that mean that can't be all my weapons?
No. I mean, you have your standard clothing under your robe.
Oh, okay. That's like that's a body glove, which I'm guessing is like an all-in-one kind of body-tight suit.
Yeah.
For some reason I can only picture it as like Raiden from MGS2.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
That pretty much is
I'm
what...
surprised no one has noticed it yet.
Well, I've got prison clothes on under it, but no one has pointed out that that's probably the most flamboyant look I could ever imagine. I'm gonna try and conceal this giant sodding hammer though, and if all goes wrong, I'm gonna blame it on Maramus.
What?
The guards hate you, they would take me at my word. So can I try and beat a concealment check?
Yeah.
But,
oh good, you're standing right next to me. That means it'll be easier to blame you.
Wait, before
Concealment, beat 32 to conceal weapon, I guess.
I'm just gonna say that. Before that, I'm just gonna ask, did you find anything useful?
Oh.
Wow.
Damn. It didn't work.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh. So, when the guard comes over, you, prisoner, put that back in there now.
Just pop it over there. Definitely was not trying to take that with me back to the chapel.
Good. The next time I see you do something like that, we're gonna have a word. Now, get your asses over. And, basically I'll skip the church service for this part because it's pretty much the same as before.
Oh, yeah.
Well...
I'm just gonna say, before we go away, I'm just fleeing over to him and be like, don't worry, he's weak. He throw weak-ass punches.
He can't even read. Well, the guard probably can't read. You probably can't read either, guard, but that's besides the point.
Yeah. So, after another boring church service, in which you notice nothing out of the ordinary, I'm just... It's handy I can pick up all the tokens at once, but then it means I have to drag them all in to here.
What have you... You even took the bloody box with the hammer.
I put it in as an object rather than a, map. There we go. That's done. We go. We're taking this to dinner with us.
We haven't got any table implements. We'll have to use the hammers.
Just like bashing it with a hammer. How does bread work?
Mashed.
As you enter the cantina, food is served through a automated till. You queue in order before sitting down, and your food is very lovely and presentable. It looks a lot like gruel, because pretty much is gruel. So you guys can all sit together or try and chat to some of the other people.
I'm probably gonna sit next to him.
Yeah.
Just be like, okay, do we have any plan whatsoever besides punching things?
Well, you can fulfill that part of the plan. So far, I'm just wondering why most of the prisoners are sitting on the table.
You shush.
So wait, are we gonna sit like here or something, or?
I
sit wherever.
I don't even know. Like, are these tables or chairs?
They're tables.
Okay, so I'm just gonna sit next to the table. So far we're in with. It seems that we're pretty so far in with the. Why is that guard standing right next to you? Oh yeah, that actually makes sense, considering you're starting to earn something of a reputation, Maramus.
He's a Roy. His name is Bill. Roy, Bill.
Bill.
I'm surprised they haven't upped your sentence to an execution yet.
Yeah, I think they're having fun. Right, Bill?
I despair.
This is a very awkward friendship you have with the guards.
It's more of an understanding. If
you choose to spend all of your time working in this prison, then they seem about on the same intellectual level as you.
Okay, so
I mean, it's a win-win. We both get enjoyment from, like, I get to annoy them, and they get to, like, exercise force. The other dudes are probably too cowardice to, like, talk up to them.
I love how you put a top hat on that guy. That's brilliant. So, the captain of the guard approaches Victor Henry, and he asks, "Are you enjoying yourself here, boy?"
Hasn't been a bad first day so far, my lord. I'm not sure what the formal... I don't even know what the formal word would be for him at this point.
I am not a lord. I am captain. You will address me by my proper rank. Is that clear?
I'll tell you this. I've met captains in my time. You are not a captain. Your guards are weak. They can't handle prisoners, and it's pretty clear they don't respect you. Their attempts to intimidate us mean nothing. You're not running a tight ship. You're not a captain, by any means.
The captain is shocked and angered by this, and he grabs you by the shoulder, he grabs you by the neck and headlocks you.
Okay.
And he starts to drag you out, much to the commotion of everyone else, and another guard follows.
You can't do that to my bitch!
Oh yes, from before.
No. Sam is just start to assign everyone's bitch.
Okay, so you are taken over to the toilet area. So already a good sign. The toilets are probably the most dilapidated part of this whole facility.
These like Chinese squats.
Pretty much, yes. But basically you are chained to one of the old bars against the wall. You're tied with rope, and where is it? I was looking for it before. I had it before. I knew I did. Demolition, forbidden law, interrogation.
Meanwhile, my character, Sam, just looks at Carl's character, what was Clytus? Sam looks at Clytus like, shit, what are we gonna do, man?
So, before you, Victor, a set of implements is shown. Very sharp ones. The guards are the captain of the guard is smiling at you, with glee in his eye.
How tied up am I exactly?
You're pretty tied up, but if you give me a if you have any skill checks, you can do.
I'm trying to think what would be one to break free of
the
rope
of the bonds. Yeah.
What is carouse anyway?
Carouse.
I'm not sure. Carouse. What does it mean? It's a toughness check. I've never heard that word before.
Yeah, it's like it's just getting drunk.
Oh.
So it's like
basically resistance to substances, I'm guessing.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like if you're going to a bar, you're doing some interrogating there, and people ask to drink with you, you can take a drink and hold it, and then you just see everyone else like blather about everything, so you can pick up all the stuff rather than failing miserably.
Actually, I'm just checking something now, because I'm just looking, it says sleight of hand isn't one of my skills, but I think for an assassin that would be quite a logical thing to have.
Yeah, it would be.
Oh.
It's sleight of hand an advanced skill.
Yeah, it's an advanced skill, so I couldn't, take a guess at it. I'm just, seeing if it's a class skill of mine, because, I don't know.
Yeah.
It just seems logical, I guess.
So,
yeah, you think they'd need to be pretty kind of, nimble with fingers.
Yeah. So what you can do for the time being is, as this interrogation is going on, you can make toughness checks to break free.
Okay,
so since the captain is asking to be left alone, because I want to enjoy this by myself. Okay, you have insulted me for the last time, and now it's time for a little bit of common retribution. And interrogation begins with the implements. It's a fine line between interrogation and crude torture. The skilled interrogator can test darkest secrets, so picking up interrogation skill, and since interrogation is a willpower skill, that is a willpower for the prison guards is a 35. So no, that's against willpower. So for now, I make a toughness. No, it's not that, is it? It's willpower. God's sake.
Yeah, interrogation.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the stupidest thing I can imagine, but I'm gonna give it a sec. Oh, while he's like trying to cut me up, can I try and will an interrogation check just to basically grin at him while he's cutting me?
yeah, absolutely.
Fuck him. Oh, sorry, did I just fucking beat that? Because I think I just did.
He is even more angered by what is going on here. He's just shocked, confused, and angry at you. You've just come into the cells and you've been insulting and jibing him and showing no fear or remorse whatsoever. So,
just gonna grin at him, saying, "You're not gonna win any respect by cutting up a tied-up man."
I think so. I think I am, boy. And
the only one here to see this is me, and you're not getting my respect.
So, if you want to you can do a toughness check to see if you can break through the bonds.
Okay, I'm gonna try that. Let me just look at my toughness. 22. Shit. Oh. Okay, that roll would have been better spent on that one, but no.
Okay, so he gets out his axe now, and he makes his weapon skill attack, which is a 35. Though actually, since you're standing still, that gives a modifier of +10, because you are tied up.
Yeah.
But you can still, slightly dodge it if it connects. So, I need to beat 40. So, it hits.
It's a good thing I got those extra... Oh. It's a good thing I got that extra wound, as it were.
Yeah. Yep. So...
I'm just looking at anything that could, help me out with this one. Even though...
So if Sam and Clytus, if you think of anything you want to do to kind of investigate what's going on, or try something of your own, feel free to speak up about it.
Yeah, and I'm still trying to...
Yeah.
I think I need a hand here.
Against a crazy guy with the axe.
I'm pretty sure if you two got in here somehow, you could help out.
I'm trying to think, how observant are the guards?
Since there are only 4 guards against something like 17 odd prisoners, they generally keep a step back to kind of observe everyone at once. But of course, their attention can be focused on one thing, and that time can be.
If one of you could get to the bathroom while the other serves a distraction, then that would help.
Yeah, because I'm going to just kind of
distraction, you say?
The guy who's before.
Yeah.
And I just kind of say hey, do you know any way to get easy distraction?
Stop the fight.
Distraction, you say?
You have your friends over there.
That dude.
Okay,
I started to fight.
And then just kind of touch them. Just let's say, I need you to punch someone hard.
Oh, clients, you don't know how long I've been waiting for that. So I run up to this dude and punch him.
Okay, so do the attack roll.
Oh, 100.
And since he's on 8 points.
58, and it's compared to my weapon. Fuck, I missed.
Oh dear. So, sadly misses and, well...
Wait, but would that count as a surprise opponent?
Yes it would actually, because he wasn't particularly expecting to storm up a punch.
It actually has a modifier of plus 30.
Plus 30? Okay, so that does connect.
Oh.
So do your damage roll.
Okay. What's a hand roll?
I believe it's a... What?
Fist is not one.
I don't know what the fist is. Is it just a D1?
No. It's definitely a bit more than that.
I think it's a 7, D4, D5, I think.
Yeah. Is it under equipment or armory?
I just realized I should have run up and punched the guards instead.
Melee weapons. Is there a list? Doesn't quite say.
I think we just said it was a D1.
Yeah. Unarmed.
Yeah.
So it's a D1, so... Yeah, we'll go for that. So, he's on 7... 1D1, 7. I think it is more than that, but it's damn difficult to find everything in here, because it's just like, it's all over the damn place. That's one.
Well, I think I only used the punch. No, I have a perfect idea now. I punch him, and while he's on the floor, I'm gonna have a speech about him. He should wake up and fight the enemy and point at the guards. Yes.
The guards are distracted. So, Clytus, if you'd like to make a,
Actually, can I roll and see if I convince him with the speech?
Yeah, absolutely. It'll be, so that'll be a opposed skill test, so,
what kind of skill?
So, if you do a fellowship test, first of all.
Fellowship is 17. Oh, this is not gonna be good.
Yep.
22.
Oh, and obviously, don't need to do anything else, otherwise I would have done a willpower test to see if he resists, like, turning against the guards, but people seem kind of engrossed in what's going on. And Clytus, if you'd like to do a... do you have anything stealthy at all you can do? Or any concealment?
Wait, is it just them two fighting, or is everything erupted?
Yeah, it's just us two fighting now, for the time being.
Basic, so I have 16 in concealment.
Oh, okay.
Because of the circumstances, wouldn't that get like a boost? Or...
Yeah, it'll get a boost. Since the guards are distracted, it's a plus 30. Oh dear.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah. So after like this little action, and then when you're back in the cells or whatever, we'll call it for now.
Good.
This is going to be a fun one. I like
This
this.
is a whole 1D.
Well, unless my character's dead in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah. I don't think that's going to happen, given the way my rolls have been so far.
Yeah.
They should just roll with the concealment.
Yeah.
31.
Oh, okay. So you pass.
For plus 30, yeah.
So you make your way over. So while the guards are distracted, you make your way over to the interrogation, which we'll go back to now.
Yeah, I'm just going to say, you hear that commotion outside? That's the sound of how scared they are of you. They don't care what happens. They don't care about you.
I know they don't, boy. Sam versus everyone in this damn room.
Ah!
Mob fight! So now, the captain is going to make his axe swing.
Wait, can I just try and make a toughness check before this, because he struck last, or would that be unfair?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, I'm just gonna try. I'm also gonna look at what I have to beat again, because I've got a terrible memory. I have to beat 22.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, 21.
Damn.
Sometimes the universe just works.
Yeah. That's good. So you've broken free of your bonds, and I'll say that's a half action. So you've still got a half action you can do.
Okay, I'm just looking at page 190 to see any half-action attacks that are a bit more fancy.
Of course.
All of these are... Okay, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna try and do a knockdown, because that's a half-action. I'm gonna say, I just sprung myself forward from my binds really quickly.
Yeah.
Basically throttling myself out of them.
Okay, so for knockdown, what was it again? This is post-strength tests. So...
Oh, this might be bad then, but
let's go
no
for
risk
it.
rewards. I've got a strength of 28.
I've got a strength of 35. Oh, 69. And
Terrible.
77, damn it. So I'm knocked down.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh yeah. Everyone else seems to.
Sweet. And that Swede's internet gone.
Oh.
But he did manage to get a nice new Skype avatar before that happened.
That is an awesome one.
I think I'm gonna just print screen quickly, because that'll be, if I do put this up, that'll be the thumbnail for the video.
Okay. So, since you've passed the knockdown, if you succeed, your knockdown opponent falls to the ground, must use a stand action to get back on the feet. And you've succeeded by 1 degree, so he's not damaged.
Okay.
But he, if your opponent wins, he keeps his footing, so if you spend a half action to move first, you gain a +10 bonus to your tests. So since you did that, I'd add the next 2 degrees, so he is damaged. So you use a strength bonus -4.
Strength bonus -4.
Yeah.
That's a modifier of 2, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's not much to go on.
Yeah. It's nothing, but he's down and he'll have to make a stand action to get back up. So he does that, make a stand action, and now he goes into, what does he go into? He takes a move back with a grin on his face. I'm looking forward to this, boy. So, Clytus, you can move in.
I've got something for him if this fight is prolonged. So
yeah, but it won't be going on for too much longer anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so Clytus, what would you like to do? Sorry, we can't. Your voice is out.
If you type it down, I'll just read it.
Yeah. Just type it down. Yeah. So yeah, now we're using the combat actions that makes things a bit more interesting to do different things.
I was say, you said there was a table of cutting implements.
Yeah, he laid out a bunch of things for cutting implements. Basically small knives.
My character is good at throwing small knives.
Yes, he is. And a small knife is a 1d4, I believe. If rending damage, so...
Well, I can, and also I just got swift attack, so if I'm standing near the table of knives, and I'm not sure how many there are, I'm just gonna try and, throw a couple of knives at him.
Yeah.
Even though it's gonna be a hard time explaining this to the guards.
Okay, so, oh, yes, now it's typing, okay. So, stun. Try to stun an opponent. And then typically it doesn't link to stun. Oh yes, because it'll be further down, won't it? let's say, suppressing fire. Stun is when unarmed or armed with a melee weapon. Or you can try to stun. Whilst any character may attempt this action, only characters with a takedown talent stand a good chance of succeeding. Striking to stun is resolved a similar way to a standard attack, the weapon skill. If you don't have takedown, take a -20 penalty to the test. So have takedown. Okay. It's 20. There we go. I like giving a whoop noise. That's a Skype, isn't it? That does that. Or is that?
No, that's the Roll20 site.
Yeah.
Now, my Skype has been on Do Not Disturb for so long, I've forgotten the Skype noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm on a something awful goon chat, and basically they type all the time. So if I did have the Skype notification,
you would go bloody mental.
Yeah. Basically,
I was thinking of.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I was saying I might sign up on the Something Awful forums. It's like that £10 entry fee, you know, has put me off for a bit.
Okay.
But the LP archives look pretty damn good. Oh.
So since
an attempt to stun him from the back just kind of went south.
Yeah. On a success. Yeah. Doesn't work. So and that's a full action, isn't it? Stun. Yeah, it's a full action. So it's back to the guards now. Oh no, wait, it's to you, isn't it? So yep.
It can't be because Swede isn't here. I mean, like, Swede's the only one there who would see it. I don't know.
Yeah. So for Swede, we'll say that he was restrained, but otherwise the distraction quietened down a bit. But in Mr. Chaos, they don't seem to have noticed Clytus going.
Hmm.
So by the time you've finished up in here, you should be mingling back in with the crowds and back into your cells.
Okay then.
So for now, what you can do is you can grab your weapon and do whatever.
Okay, I'm gonna try and. Alright, how many knives are on the table, would you say?
There are 3 knives.
3 knives, okay, that's 2 to throw, 1 to keep. So, would that would be a weapon skill, isn't it, for throwing items? Or would that be ballistics? I don't think it'd be ballistics, they're not being launched, they're just being chucked.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
And because I'm standing still with them, I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
Could I make that a swift, try and like throw 2 weapons at him?
Yeah, thrown is a ballistic skill, Kyle. Thanks.
Oh. Okay, so I've got a beat 36.
Yeah.
1 miss. And 1 miss. Well, I've got the 3rd one, so.
Yeah. So you'll have to work with that for the time being. And now, ignoring Clytus, the guard is charging towards Victor Henry, and he is going to do a very lovely combat. He's going to do an all-out attack plus 22 weapon skill.
Wait, is that plus? You have to make an extra 20, or is that you get a 20 bonus?
Yeah, you get a 20 bonus.
Wait, so how many of these can you do?
You can pretty much do them all the time, but however, you basically launch yourself into the attack. So if you're on an attack with a really dangerous foe, it might not be a good idea because you can't dodge or parry. So basically, there's a bit of risk involved with it.
Oh, okay. So the way I was reading that was you know, like your opponent cannot dodge or parry, but you have to make a higher attack. Also, yeah.
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay.
Awesome sauce.
The
Right.
USB is going, so it's like sometimes it doesn't work.
81. And since the skill is 86 and that's plus 20, he misses. Again. Fucking damn it. Right, so then it's back to Clytus.
Okay, so when Snake threw those knives, where did they go?
They embedded in the wall just in front of you. So I just say about here.
Okay, so if I just walk here and then can I just take one of the knives out and try and stab him in the back?
Yeah, you can do that. And that is a, would it be no, it wouldn't be a surprise attack, but it'd be attack of opportunity, I think, if they have that.
Oh, wouldn't it be a flank bonus? Because
Yeah, I'm thinking about flank.
Two sides.
Yeah, and it's also something I was reading here, because we outnumber him 2-1. There's another bonus.
Is there?
If I can find it.
Yeah.
There's no one of these pages on here. I forgot which page exactly.
Yeah.
Here it is. Close combat with a foe who's outnumbered 2-1 plus 10.
Oh, okay. That's very good for you.
So my weapon skill is 32.
Yeah. And with a
plus 10, that's 42.
Yeah. And what's the flanking bonus part? That's what I'm looking for. Combat circumstances, call shots fatigued, attacking combat difficulty summary, taking the type. Yeah, so it's, oh yes, I see it. Yeah, it's plus 10 ordinary bonus. It doesn't say, oh, wait, no, it's plus 20, because you're in close combat with some, no, that's 3-1, sorry. Yeah, doesn't seem to be anything on flanking bonus.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything here, the combat difficulties.
I thought it would be there. I mean, I might just be missing it as well. So,
I'm just going through the attack section now to double check this stuff.
Showing target with automatic, showing enormous combat, attacking from my.
It's also saying like on all attack tests to roll for landings, which is curious.
Wait, roll for landings?
Yeah. Hit locations.
Wait, also, what's his build?
His build, he's just average human build, I'd just say medium. They're pretty much the same size as you. So nothing too remarkable about his,
Okay. So it's just that plus 10 then from what I can find. So
yeah. Yeah, you can, so just go, yeah.
Yes, I need to get at least 42 or less.
Yeah.
And I get 87, of course.
I'll try and make up for that when my turn comes round.
Yep. So now it's my turn again. He's still going on the all-out attack, so that is weapon skill is 35 plus 20 is 55. Now come on, give me something good here for God's sake. 2. Finally. Thank God. And since he's got an axe,
I think I'm gonna die.
Yeah, because isn't that a critical?
No, it works differently than what we thought before, because basically basically what happens here is it makes a hit, and then it's against this part of the body. So I'm just trying to find that part where where it says, oh, here.
Critical effects.
No, it's not critical effects. It's like where it hits.
Oh wait, where it hits you switch.
You
switch the roll around, so you got 2. So
That'd be a 2.
Yeah.
Which, head. Oh.
That'd be 20. If it was 0-2, it'd be 20. So.
So it hit right arm.
Yeah, right arm. Snake, so your body armor is an all-over thing, isn't it?
Yeah, a body glove. All over.
Yeah. So, what's the armor points for it?
I don't think there is any. I think it just came with a thing.
Yeah. If it is.
It's just on the body is an armor bonus of 1. Or AC of 1.
It's just a body, cover. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I'd have figured that'd be all body, but...
Yeah. Alright, so, for the time being, what we'll do then is we'll just do the, damage roll, which is a 1d10 plus 1. 1d10 plus 1 damage. So, it's 9 points of damage against you.
Hey.
But basically what happens is, when it gets to 0, then it gets to the criticals.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at my wounds, which are... Great, I can take 4 more damage.
Yeah.
How much health does this guy have?
He is on, 10.
Okay.
And you haven't.
And these knives do 4 damage at
Yeah.
best.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna try my best when my turn rolls round. Actually, speaking of that, is it my turn now?
Yeah. Yeah, it is your turn now.
Okay. So I'm just gonna try for a couple of slashes. Yeah.
So that's
An 8.
an 8. That's pretty good. Alright, so you can do damage. Go for it.
Okay.
So 8, since it's a 0-8 plus 4. So since it was 0-8, I'd say you strike him against his leg, and he's not armored there. Yeah, and he's got 4 points of damage there. So that is he's on 6 points now. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try one my next stab. Damn.
Get a stab at this. Hey-oh.
Roll for fumble, and I guess that saves it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So Clytus, you'd like to do your moves?
Yeah, okay, so at this point, I'm just going to say budget and try a lunar shock.
Oh, okay, so what was that?
So for that, I need to make since I'm not grappling him, I need to make a standard weapon skill roll.
Okay.
So, rolls.
Yeah. That is quite annoying, actually. It seems incredibly skewed in this game.
Me, just seems to hate me.
Roll 20.
Evil thing.
Yeah, evil thing. Alright, now it's back up to me. He's got to make another attack against Richter Henry. Best of luck. And, I'll set...
Just hoping.
Yeah, I won't do it as an all-out attack, I'll just do it as a stand one, so he's got a bit of confidence in him this time. So ignore the modifiers. 42, and since his weapon skill's 35, that is a miss. So, you're lucky.
Yep. Well, I've bought some more time at least, and maybe I can get some slices in on him.
Wait, how much wound does he have left?
He has 6 wounds left.
6.
Wait, if you're behind him, you should try grappling him. We'll just I can just stab him in the stomach a few times. I don't know.
Yeah, but the thing with grapple is like
It's iffy.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand it better, cause...
Oh.
Is it one of those insanely complicated things?
Damn it.
It's just one of those things they don't seem to really explain that well.
Yeah.
Instead of inflicting damage with an unarmed attack, you can attempt to grapple and mobilize your opponent. You can attempt to grapple with either a charge or a standard attack.
It doesn't say anything else.
Yeah, so then I need to go to charge or standard attacks.
Yeah, this is not right, because this is one guy.
Yep.
Yeah, it should just be
Well,
like
we don't
kind of
have our typical armaments. We're,
Yeah.
oh, plus the fact that we're missing a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true, actually. That is a constraint that you will be resolved of. Well, 2 or more characters are... No, it's, grappling. Solve the grapple play. Step 1, make the attack, so it's a weapon skill as normal.
Basically, the grapple either have to just have a standard attack roll, grapple, or charge them. And
Yeah. Charge is...
Because charge, it says here, the opponent must be at least 4 meters away from you, but within your charge move.
I'd say just do it as a standard attack, it makes it...
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah, for that, just to make it get a bit...
Because for me, my charge move is 6, so if I was to charge them, they'd have to be between 4 and 6 meters away.
Well, for now, we'll let that rule slide so you can do the charge. So you get the +10 to weapon skill.
Okay.
Yeah. Just to make it flow a bit easier. I am kind of worried now because I have put in this general overall campaign some pretty tough things. So, yeah.
I was going to say maybe we should just put it off for now, wait for Swede to get back so he could assist in this situation. Because we're seriously under-equipped against this one guy.
Yeah. But it's still 2 against 1, so it shouldn't be that bad.
Yeah.
He's a trained prison guard and we're newly formed acolytes with shivs.
Yeah. It's up to you guys. You can leave it for now.
I don't mind. I can keep going.
Yeah.
I don't mind keeping.
I'd prefer to wait for Sweet, but that's just it.
Yeah. Well, we might as well.
I just say we finish this, then we can.
Yeah.
All right. Finish this fight up, and then next time maybe Neo will join in as well, and then we'll have a bit more of a level playing field.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. So if you got your +10 to the attack roll, and then you've got the +20 because you're doing the
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The 2 against 1.
Yeah. Yeah. So you get a +30 with that.
Well, whose turn is it?
It's your turn.
Is it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, the order is you, me, and Snake.
Okay. So then, so that's +30 equals +10 then +20.
Yeah.
So roll 1d 100 51.
That's got to be. If you're in the realm of 30, then that does be it.
Yeah, because my thing's 32.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So, you've and is it?
Oh, I was going for lumen
Shock.
A shock.
Yeah.
So
What does that do to him?
It's basically 1d10 plus 3 energy damage.
Nice.
All right, good.
So do the damage.
Beautiful. Yes.
Oh.
Fuck that guy. 13 damage.
I'm pretty sure that's kind of like...
Yeah. So, 51. Let's see where it hit first of all, just to...
That's 15. So...
51. No. Yeah.
Switch that to 15.
Sorry, no, you swapped that over.
Yeah. So, it's right arm, okay, and since you went...
I did right arm, just kind of...
Yeah, so let's go into criticals now. Energy weapon against armed. Haha. His arm exploding, I hope. So where's criticals?
For some reason I'm thinking like Fallout energy weapons, like his arms is probably going to disintegrate into nothing.
Yeah, energy critical against arm. So give me a d10. And 1. Okay. So, a blast to the arm leaves it all numb tingly. Test involved in the arm are minus 30 for 1 round. That's disappointing, but he
Oh, he's dead.
yeah, exactly.
The rest of him is numb.
Yeah.
If not so tingly.
Yeah. So I would say he's dead. So now that you've done that, basically what happens next is you successfully mingle out and as everyone's led back to their cells for the day, you are just basically, you successfully get back in without anyone noticing anything too suspicious. So, obviously with the...
how big were those toilet squats?
They're just average sized squat.
Oh, because I had a body disposal idea, but it relied on those toilets being a lot worse, basically.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, for now, I would say that you put the body in the corner. No, not many people going out often, which is why it's so poorly maintained. Most of the time, the guards are more than content for the prisoners to leave themselves in the cell. So, yes, you have been wallowing in,
it is uncharted too.
Yeah. In,
got his own bucket.
Yeah.
That's why the toilets were so poorly maintained.
Oh no, I got rid of the top hats.
It's been disconnected from its owner.
The top hat has gained sentience.
Floated away.
So for now, we'll leave it at that, and I will do a bit more reading up, and whenever we're next ready, we can get back to business. So,
Okie
yeah, so it's been good. I hope to make things a bit more slicker and quicker for the next part. So, I shall chat to you guys later.
doke. Fair